I think is we live? Is we live?
I
It
think
say
we
we
are.
live. It say we live. It say we live. It say we live. It say we live. Okay. Listen. Um. Well, I was about to say. I hope it tell us how many people up in here. First of all, well, what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? A happy Sunday. It's Sunday fun day. But listen, we here for our review for Belle Collective. Listen, we 5 episodes into the season. Season is given it's given reality TV, right?
Yeah, like
And go ahead.
so how did you enjoy this? My ad, like this is like my first time back up here since 1981. Like I am back in Chef Don Don's place. It's bigger here. It's way more space here than I remember. Wow, like I'm just happy to be here.
Well, listen, we glad to be back in the number. We glad to be back. We're glad to have you back. But now we here. We appreciate it. I mean, we've been looking forward to it, but I know our schedules haven't been really matching, especially mine, especially mine. But we back now. We back. I'm gonna take full accountability for that one. We back. We back. We were supposed to be back like 2 weeks ago, but I couldn't do it. But we here. We here. Episode 5. So, what do you think of the season thus far? I do want to ask
I
you
think
that.
this season is really, really good. I've been really enjoying this season. I've been really enjoying look at the ratchet finger. I've been really enjoying watching this. Like I've grown to I've everybody already know I'm Team Marie. Marie, I am Team Marie down. I love me some Marie. I can't get enough. I'm a
I
I'm
was
a
gonna say this episode, it was cute seeing her in a different like element. It was cute. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed her this episode. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Simply. See, she said, I'm so glad to see y'all back. Y'all two are the reason I started watching YouTube. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
show,
look.
yes. Come
It's
on,
hard,
come on.
it's hard to catch up Don Don these days.
I do be real busy. But now you do know that you are next on Hot Topics with Chef Don Don, right?
I do. I'm already preparing all of the ratchet energy for me to, to cut up and just act a fucking fool.
Because y'all know we're gonna have a good time. I do want to speak to y'all because this is our first time back in a while. What's up, Cynthia? What's going on, Brittany? What's up, Leela? Simply Elegant One, Alicia,
The
Char.
period. The beard is back. Period. For a while it was gone.
It was Scummy. What's going on?
It took a minute,
Sweet
y'all.
Pea, Ravine, Phyllis, Bernice. Let's see who else in here. Did I say Sweet Pea? I think I did, but I'm gonna say it again, Sweet Pea. But and JB says, "What? What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on?"
Hey
So
friend,
listen,
how you doing, JB?
okay,
Y'all
listen.
love JBs.
Right, we do need to get back together. Do you think we're gonna be able to do DC this season or
One
Detroit?
thing about it, the one thing for sure, I'm gonna let like if that is the case, I'm gonna let y'all handle it. I like y'all like the schedules, the flexibility. I can't keep up, and y'all already know I'm not the most consistent YouTuber. Period. I would rate my consistency about a 6, 7 at my best, but so I feel like I'll throw that in y'all court.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about it and see what pops off.
Yeah.
Because I think when we did DC and we did that one live, I mean everybody was looking forward to it. So I think we should do it again, either for DC or Detroit. It don't matter. I think Detroit come back this week. I think, or this weekend, next weekend.
Them niggas on Detroit, fine. I'm gonna have to review based on that.
But yeah,
But
we can see what we gonna do. What's up, PYT? What's up, Nikki P? What's up, Gabby? What's up, Vernita? What's up, y'all? What's up? Okay, so listen, let's go ahead and get into this episode, child, because this episode was An episode full of shade, but I was here for it. Okay, so well, let me go ahead and give you my take on the season. I do think the season is really dope. Right now, they got my eyes. I ain't gonna lie, I've missed a couple of episodes, but I can tell that I had missed a couple of episodes because once I tuned in, I was enjoying everything I was seeing. So, anyway, we're gonna get into it. All right. So, listen, this episode does open up with your girl Latrice and Selena, okay? Because Latrice is getting ready for her little grand opening or whatever, or her wig launch or whatever the case may be. So she shows up with Selena. Now she makes it a point to let us know that it's been Selena since before So Gucci.
I mean, like, but Selena has been here before all of them. Like, and it
Right.
really doesn't matter who. I mean, Selena was before you too in your marriage.
That's facts.
Like I'm saying, like the shade that you're throwing, you got to throw it back. She was bouncing on your husband too, and that's weird. I would never. If I was married to the man that this lady had an affair with, I would feel some type of way about being friends with her. Like that's a very odd energy, you know. But like I said, I don't like Latrice, so I don't like nothing about her at all. I think she's a pretty lady. She's beautiful.
Right.
I don't like her personality. I don't like her spirit. She be lying. And can we also discuss the like that she keeps on throwing shots at So Gucci marriage?
Yeah, I do. I mean, we definitely about to get into that, but yeah, she is doing that. I don't like it either because you don't like nobody throwing shots at what you currently going through in your marriage. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
most definitely like the energy that Latrice is giving is definitely like reciprocated. She giving me that Marlo energy, and what I mean by that is wanting something from people that you're not willing to give to yourself or others. That's how I feel about Latrice this season. She's really starting to show her ways, in my opinion. I know you've been not liking her, but she definitely is showing her ways this season. And
I allow my spirit to discern the people that I want around me. Like I've never liked Latrice. I've always known Latrice was shady ever since she was cool with that lady who don't like to be black, Antoinette. As
mm,
soon as that
mm,
friendship popped up, I was like, I can never with her, never with her. Um, but let's talk about it. So Latrice, how about this? You give the scene, I'll give the detail, and then we could drill into the details. So Latrice is out here trying to pick out a dress from like some type of country boutique, you know,
that's what I was
for
thinking.
her, for her. I was like, is it a wig lunch? I was like, why are we launching the wigs before we launch the salon? And I was like, does Latrice do hair or does she just make wigs or does she just do is Latrice a licensed cosmetologist? Can
I
somebody
think
add?
I think other people doing it for her. Wait, I said Marlo like the energy because I feel like Marlo, and not to venture off into Real Housewives, but I feel like Marlo and Sheree be wanting stuff that they're not willing to give to themselves and other people in a friendship, and I feel like that's what Latrice do. You she been doing stuff, and her hands are starting to show. It's definitely starting.
You got to be real. You got to be real sensitive these days talking about Latrice around JB says what because they Twitter friends at this point, right? I see y'all like I be seeing y'all chit chat back and forth. I was like, how does the whole cast has JB's Twitter page? How that work?
He do be pretty active on Twitter now. That's for sure.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
but like this is my thing. Like so she's trying to find a dress, for her wig lunch. Like she is looking, and then we see basically Selena pop up looking like a cheetah girl,
Oh my
and
god.
and like so she pops up, and she's like, hey girl, whatever the case may be, they catch up, and basically saying, I can't help you pick out what you gonna wear, whatnot, who all coming. So she lets us know that that all of the Bells are coming, including So Gucci. Apparently, she was like, one of them Bells is Stell. Now I will say this. I truthfully do not know whose side I am on when it comes to So Gucci and Selena, because I see that they're both petty. I don't really know who to believe. I don't know who to believe, but just because Selena is real close with Latrice, I have to believe it's a little bit of bullshit up in there. Because one thing about it, and one thing for sure, them DDPs always let us know that Selena was fake as hell as well. I remember it. I remember they used to give Selena hell on that old show. Selena actually was a lot like Latrice, except she was just on the Bring It show. They were very very similar on their own respective shows at the time before it got canceled. But
I do agree.
like, so she calls this lady Stell, and she says that, well, every time I see her out, she's always, giving me a dry high, or she's not, acknowledging me, or I have to walk up to her and say, that, hey, So Gucci, or hey, Shantae, Sophia, whatever y'all like to call her. I was like, shade. But then again, I can't really be upset because So Gucci has been throwing shade too. I just don't know I don't know where the root of this comes from. I know that JJ is somewhere in there. I was like, JJ in them special ed classes cannot be having these women acting like this.
Yeah, because I was a little confused. I really was. Because listen, I get that the children are of age now. They grown, right? And I get that they've had like a past, they've had like misunderstandings, but y'all are making it seem like these kids are like kids, and that they are actually experiencing what y'all are dealing with, because y'all blaming it on co-parenting. But y'all, I'm putting it on y'all, because at this point, what is it? What is it? I guess we're gonna have to watch the season. Now, somebody did say go back and watch Carlos King's interview with Soguchi, because the twins commented on it or something like that, and they gave like this whole essay. I haven't read it. I do have the screenshots. I have not read it completely, but I don't know. I don't know. They're blaming it on a co-parenting situation, and I just don't think that that's what it is. Because
I don't
they grown.
Yeah, I don't think I can really take what the twins says, as truth, because who gonna go against their mama?
Right.
You
Now I agree with that.
automatically gonna like agree with your mama. So I don't think we can take their kids as like, perspective on how they feel, because from what I saw, the kids liked So Gucci last season. They were fine with her. They just didn't like her daughter. But outside of that, they were fine with So Gucci. It wasn't like So Gucci wasn't there. And like Sanjay has said something in the comment section, says like, if you are so, in our lives, how don't you know that Latrice and my mom and us go? I was like, her not knowing that your mama and Latrice are friends and that y'all go to her events does not mean that she's not in your life. She ain't with your mama. Obviously, we see that her and your mama ain't that close of friends. And Latrice ain't your friend. Latrice is your mama friend. Understand that your mama friends are not your friends. Like that's the difference. That like, maybe because y'all in the same age range, and that's quite odd anyway, that Selena's out here being friends with women half her age. Ain't Selena almost 50? How old is Selena?
I have to look it up really quick, but I agree. Like I I can't understand it. I can't wrap my mind around it, and I wouldn't be friends with nobody considering the past or whatever. So let's see.
Like, she has to be like 43, 44.
She's 45.
Okay, I'm always on the money when it comes to them ages. Like, because if she was out here like having sex with Cliff back in her early 20s when she was married to JJ, I was like, this is very odd. Are like, they swingers? Because why is JJ so cool with somebody who was sleeping with his wife?
Yeah,
and why Cliff wife so close to somebody that was sleeping with her husband?
It's weird. It's giving weird energy. It's actually kind of giving like y'all really just doing this to. I don't know. I'm like you. I don't know really how to look at it, but I do see that it seemed like they trying to team up, of course, to come at Gucci, and I don't really uh, listen.
Now I wouldn't say all of that. I don't think so.
I
Gucci's
do believe
necessary.
so. I do.
Really?
I do believe so. I do believe some of this is like them behind the scenes talking about Gucci, how they may feel about Gucci, and it's a way to come at them. I mean, come at her. I do.
Well, that's a
But I also feel like it's, of course, Gucci is not innocent though. She's not innocent in it either because, like you said, they both petty. They both play a part in this whole situation. So I
yeah.
don't know. I guess it's a million ways you can look at that situation because it is kind of crazy to me.
And I'm saying, like, if the lady already don't speak to you and y'all already have that, have that type of relationship where y'all just, it's not necessarily cordial, but it's not discord. Y'all just ignore each other. Like, why is it an issue now because you're on the show that she's not going to say hi to you? That was
Right.
something else. I was like, if y'all don't say hi and y'all barely speak, then it is what it is. Like, you should just be fine with that. But another thing I wanted to ask you, Latrice, is you talking a mighty lot of shit about somebody's husband. Like your husband wasn't out here fucking on. I'm trying not to cuss. Can I just please be unhinged this episode?
Go ahead.
Okay,
Y'all can make up for it in the comment section.
like your husband wasn't out here fucking, fucking your friend back when she was in a whole marriage. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so you talking about, before Selena, before So Gucci it was Selena, before you it was Selena. Selena been fucking all y'all niggas. So what you talking about? So at the end of the day, you throwing all of this shade like your nigga didn't have to come and confiscate you out of the M bar and tell your ass to take your ass home. It's real strange. And that's why I really don't feel like a lot of sympathy for her, with Cliff up there going, allegedly going upside her head in a home. Because like she's nasty to everybody else. She needs to take that time to really look inward at the woman inside and see what else she needs to fix, because you saying all this like real dirty and low down shit about that lady marriage. She ain't said shit about your marriage. And we could all say a lot of shit about your marriage, like the fact that you be lying. Raise your hand in the chat if you believe that Cliff don't have nothing to do with Latrice's business and she solely did it all by herself. Raise your hand in the chat if y'all believe he has no money in that business. I want to know. I want to take a
some money in
consensus.
that business. And one of the scenes that we about to get into is about to prove that he definitely got some money into that business. Because on one hand, you're saying that, or he's saying that you won't allow him to hire a contractor. You're saying you're not a contractor. What's up with that? Like, it don't make sense on camera. Like, Latrice, I'm definitely side-eyeing Latrice this season because that, along with some of the stuff that she said in that Carlos King interview, it's not aligning up. It's not aligning up. And I just gotta keep it all the way 100. Y'all know for the last 2 seasons I've been riding for Latrice, but Latrice ways is definitely showing.
I've been one thing about it, and one thing for sure, I always try to tell Chef Don beforehand. I be trying to tell him way before I can sense a fake bitch from a mile away. I can sense him, and I always be like, you better watch out. You better be careful. I always say this, and especially when it comes to these reality show stars. And what I saw from Latrice, I saw a similar energy that I saw from Portia, a liar. Like, I just don't understand how people are able to see it now, but was not able to see it back then when it came to her and Marie. And people are still acting like they don't understand why Marie ain't fucking with Latrice going into the season. Like, y'all don't remember on the last reunion, Carlos King had said, okay, we could put this to rest. How about we just don't mention no Medicaid fraud or anything else going forward? Marie said, I'll shake on that. Like Latrice said, no, I might talk about it again. She wanted to continue this shit on.
Right.
Latrice is an insecure little girl who is lashing out at everybody because she truthfully can't lash out at the nigga that she's in a relationship with because he's holding her purse strings, her wig strings, all the strings that her tampon strings, all of the strings that Latrice has. Cliff has them in there in his hand. Her friend strings, bank strings, real estate
definitely don't think.
strings.
And was it this? I think it was the last episode. Last episode when they had that sit down or whatever. I mean, it proved it right then and there again that he definitely has some type of control over this business. She is making it try to seem like it's just her. But honey, it's not just you. It's not just you. Now, interestingly enough, in regards to this whole situation, Latrice says that So Gucci is definitely jealous of Selena. How you felt about that?
I think
Do
there's a
you
little
feel
bit of
like it's
truth
some
in. I think
jealousy?
there's a little bit of truth in that. I feel like maybe she feels that Selena is still has some like type of feelings for like JJ. Maybe that's what that is. I don't know how
Yeah, because
true
she
that
said
is.
it took 30 years for them to get a divorce, and I said I was gonna look it up, uh, just for reference or whatever the case may be, or just kind of see when So Gucci and JJ's marriage started or whatever or whatnot. Now, the whole not speaking situation, I think that is so petty. Like you were stating, it's coming from both ends. Um, I don't even know why like this confrontation happened at the end of this particular episode because I feel like again y'all meet each other with the same energy of not speaking. So I would have just kept it that way. But anywho, okay, so let's let's move. Oh, I really can't wait to hear what you have to say about this. Um, I know that a lot of this was in the last episode, but we got a lot in this episode where Glenn goes to see uh his grandmother, okay, or whatever. Was that last episode? Maybe it was. Um, hold on. I had to catch up on my notes, child. Okay, yeah, I think we do find out about the grandmama and all of this. But anyway, how did you feel about that? How you feel about listen, before you say because I don't really even know what you're saying. But before before you say anything, one thing that I do like is being able to see the husbands more involved in this particular show. I do appreciate that in a sense that conversations amongst the men or whatever because we don't quite often see that on Housewives or any of the other shows like that. So I do like that on this show. Now I hope that it just don't become too toxic, but I do like seeing that on this show. But anyway, how do you feel about this particular scene in general?
Chef Dum Dum is already toxic.
I mean, you're right about that because
I mean,
I mean the brother was
I
you're right.
think I want the husbands to be shown less. I'm tired of seeing these women get battered and abused.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
tired,
I can agree with that.
I'm tired of it. Like that's all we really see. Prayers up to to Glenn's grandmother. You know, I know that is probably a difficult burden to bear, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try to say this as kindly as possible. That nigga is a narcissist. I don't know. Like me personally, I've had, very close relatives older that I've been close to that have passed. Now, I understand that it hurts to see somebody pass, but she 93.
Yeah.
The woman is 93. The woman is 93. Give this woman the comfort to move on to the next phase of life. Like don't be selfish and just want somebody to be here. Mind you, I noticed that they're saying that like everybody else is helping her get taken care of, but you're not.
Yeah,
You're like, I
that
don't
was one
like.
thing I caught.
I was like, they know that she needs to get help. Get like, when are you ever there visiting her? They're sitting here wiping her up, wiping her down. Her body hurts. She could barely speak. And you talk about grandmama grandmama not gonna be okay.
Right,
Grandmama not
right.
gonna be okay. She ready for the Lord to take her home. She almost 100 years old. This lady lived to 93. That is huge. That is
Yeah,
an
he
amazing. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think he used that to come at Letitia as well. And that was another thing that I side-eyed as well. Like, you can't use this situation because you come out very selfish. He comes out very selfish. It did. It came off uh very like vindictive as well, because it was like you was trying to use this in your marriage as a way. But I mean, your cousin gave it away by saying that you just don't understand how hard it is to assist your grandmother when you're not like, y'all aren't here to see the rough part of what we go through. So I most definitely agree with you on that. Like I do agree.
Like this,
Manipulation,
like
great
this,
word. Great
like
word.
this woman lived a full, complete life. Like you almost 40 and she's still here.
Absolutely.
Like I'm saying, she lived to 93. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm not saying that I can't understand that other people are that people who have hearts and stuff like that, or people that's close to them. But I'm just saying, after a certain age, I feel like you just automatically know that this person is gonna pass, and you just have to mentally prepare yourself, because what you want her to live to be 180 years old, like barely being
I agree.
able to
I
function,
agree.
just being like a body. Like I'm saying, like when my aunt passed 2 years ago, she was around like 62, 63. I had been mentally preparing myself for a while because her health was declining. Every single time I got a call from Las Vegas, I was like, I wonder, is this the call? When I finally got
Right.
the call, I cried, but I understood, she ain't in pain anymore. She can finally rest. She lived a life. At the end of the day, it's not about what I want, about me needing her. At the end of the day, I shouldn't be codependent on anybody. I can love and love hard, or whatever the case may be. But this woman lived a full life, especially if she reached 93. And then on top of it, you're not even going there, often, because you don't even know what she's going through on a day-to-day basis. They had to explain it to you on, like, in front of the cameras, that you don't see what we have to go through. We have to bathe her. It hurts for her to eat. It hurts for her to get up. It hurts for her to move. It just hurts. She couldn't even speak.
She couldn't. Now, on the flip side of that, because I do agree with everything you said. Now, on the flip side of that, what I will say is the way that it came off on screen is kind of sort of, not trying to bring my situation into it, but how it was with my grandmother. Like, it was almost like she was waiting on me and my sister to be the last people that she saw before she did make that transition. And it I saw the captions. The caption said that that she was saying his name, but I did want to say that on the flip side, I do feel like that maybe she did wait on him, because we do find out. I guess maybe we'll find out in another episode, but it was in the trailer that she did transition. So, um, prayers out to him in regards to that, because I can't understand it to a sense, but not to the extent that he was using that his grandmama's illness and transition in his
Yeah.
marriage.
And in this, I 100% have to applaud the woman that Latrice is outside, of the Belle's friend group, because you can see that she's a kind, loving,
Letitia.
like Letitia, yes, Letitia. I think her name is Letitia. Um, that she is a kind, gentle, loving spirit, and it really does bother me, because you see how important she is, how beautiful she is, the love and the understanding and the comfort. that she exhibited to Glenn in that moment when he was breaking down, breaking down, breaking down was priceless.
Yeah,
That is
I
a
agree.
woman, that is a wife, that like that type of love, that type of connection is priceless. And for you to not even honor that and continue to take a shit on it shows that this woman needs to move on to somebody that can truthfully honor her as she is. Letitia is an amazing woman.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Like, it did warm my heart to see her, and in that moment, how she did comfort him, how she was there for him no matter what. And like you said, he did mess on it. Like he didn't take that as he should have, because again, I mean, this woman didn't have to. With everything that y'all are going through in your marriage or what we see on camera, this lady didn't have to be there for you at all.
At
To be
all.
quite honest, like that, it takes a grown woman to actually be able to put, her feelings aside and assist you in that. And I think that was dope. I really do.
And I'm saying your grandmama dying, like can't walk, can't use the bathroom, she barely can stand, talk, do anything. And you said you ain't over there helping her,
Right.
getting her wiped up, wiped down, just spending the last few days that you have left with her. You tracking Letitia Carr.
Listen.
Get the fuck out of my face with this bullshit, Glenn. Fuck you. I
Yeah, I
don't look,
really.
I don't have no sympathy for Glenn. I'm sorry. My sympathy goes out to his family. The actual motherfucking ones that's actually taking care of the grandmama. The motherfucking cousin up to like, girl, she needs to go. Like, let this lady move on, please.
Right.
I'm tired of
No,
cleaning
you
bed
hate
pans.
to hear it. But I got a cousin. I had a cousin like that. Like, it was just like, yo, you can't be like this, because you not here to understand how hard this thing is. Being a caretaker is not easy. And then doing it on top of that, like his family is somebody that you love, somebody that's like the head of the family or whatever, somebody that keeps the family together. Like, yo, it's a little selfish in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely very selfish in my opinion.
You're not a bad person, high vibe. Like, can you click on her? Oh, I can click on the comment. My bad. No, I can't. I don't think I can.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
You're
Well, I
not a
guess I'm
bad
gonna.
person. You wouldn't be a bad person if you did that. Like Letitia could have did that, but she chose to comfort Glenn in that moment because she knows how close him and his grandmother was. Like I
Yeah,
had to
and
check. Like, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, I don't think that makes you a bad person. Some people just, are on different levels of being able to do that type of stuff. It doesn't make you a bad person. I think again, we're just saluting the fact that she did do it because she didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have an option, you have a choice in what you decide to do, and that was a choice. That was a
Yeah.
choice that she made. So, just salute to her for being able to do that. But I know everybody is not in that type of place to do those types of things. And I don't see you no different. I ain't judging you because I don't say that I could have done it either. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100.
Like I had to check my mama a few times when it came to family members passing. My mama has a narcissistic spirit too, like that. Where but she knows it. She was like, maybe I'm selfish. And I was like, you are.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah.
somebody to go endure suffering and a low quality of life just so you could just have them on earth when you barely see them anyway. Just so
Right.
you know the comfort of them being here. That's selfish. It's not about you. Like it's
Yeah.
about this woman, it's about this woman's quality of life, the pain that she has to endure on a daily basis, the fact that she lived a life, the fact that she's done the things that she needed to do. It's time for her to move on. Allow her that. A lot of older family members like that are in those predicaments would will hold on as long as they can because they feel that everybody else around them are not ready for them to leave yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as
And
and
she
that's
gave him that release. She really did. With her saying his name like that, she gave him that release. Like, that should have been enough for you, man. To be completely honest with you, when a person is in that type of state and they are able to at least say your name, you should honestly be at some type of like understanding that yo, she ain't doing good. You said out of your own mouth that she was definitely in a state that you have never seen her in before. So you got to accept that, and you do have to move on with it because yeah, I don't like the way he used it. That's just my
Yeah, like, and he's
my
sitting up
opinion.
there like, ooh, 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 Letitia, like, can we go home tonight? Can you spend the night? Letitia, I'm crying. You know, like, I'm like, girl, move around, move around, move around. Like, it's just, it was hard to watch. I was like, that lady with that gold front is tired.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
lady with them gold fronts, she tired of cleaning bedpans. She is ready to live her own life because you show damn well ain't helping her. Since you love your grandmama so much,
yeah.
you're not helping, and you in the same city. It's not like you're even like that far away.
Right, right. Which let you know that you kind of got your head mixed up in the wrong places. Most definitely. I agree with all of that because listen, that was definitely something, child. Okay, listen. e- um, where we at now? Okay, so now we get a scene from Letitia and Marie, child. Okay, they meet up at Marie house, child. They meet up in Marie house, child, and they begin to kind of talk about what happened in a couple of episodes ago when Glenn pulled up um on Letitia. We did find out in the previous episode that he did put a tracker and a voice whatever in her car or whatever. So that's how he knew that Marie was meeting with her to get a condo or whatever the case may be, right? So Letitia and Marie kind of had that conversation about it, and Marie brings up how triggered she was to um the way that Glenn behaved during that episode. And she actually gets emotional because she begins to talk about her ex Charles or whatever, what
Charles
the man
or
names is.
Cedric.
There you go. I know you was gonna know, child. I
Y'all,
knew
I don't
you was
know.
gonna know. I knew you was gonna
I
know.
don't
I
know.
knew you
Like
was gonna remember.
Cedric does it for me. I don't know.
Oh,
I have a high attraction to Cedric.
child. According to Marie, Cedric is a dog, friend. Cedric is a dog. Okay, so them looks, I guess, don't do too much.
Do you know?
But
Do you know Cedric runs a Cedric runs a hair salon, hair cosmetology business. So he's the head of, like, you know, the Art of Hair Academy. Like he's the dean. Basically, he could give you a nice updo, downdo, bust down, top part. He could do all of that. He could lay your hair down. That's what he does. He runs the thing himself. Did you know that?
I didn't, but girl. Okay, girl.
But continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyway, so Marie gets emotional about the conversation. Letitia apologizes that is a trigger for Marie. And I appreciate her for apologizing in that moment, but it's Glenn that needs to be apologizing and showing a difference or whatever the case may be. But how do you feel about Marie letting us know that was a trigger for her?
Um, I appreciated that, and that's why I say that Marie and Letitia's friendship is genuine. You can see how close they are. And I'm saying you can see the difference in the relationship between Letitia and Latrice, and then Letitia and Marie. One of the friends are telling you, you deserve more than this. You deserve better. Allow me to help you in any way that I can so you can escape this situation, even if I have to put my own life in danger to help you. While the other one is basically cracking jokes about your man being similar to her man, and basically y'all just harmonizing in dumb bitchery. You know what I'm saying? One of those friendships are not fruitful.
Right.
And you can see it based on the interaction. The type of care that and love that Marie has for Letitia makes me even more mad that Letitia is friends with Latrice. I don't like Latrice. I don't like that. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't even, when I saw them do the have that little sit down when she was helping her with her notice how, let me rewind back when they were at, you know, the Letitia's enterprise, whatever the case may be. You know, Letitia tried to ask Latrice about her marriage and her business. She quickly skirted off that topic, skirted off that issue, and started talking about show business, Letitia.
That's true. That is true. She did.
She don't trust you. Like I'm saying, what, like, you know, so Cedric is classy, bougie, and ratchet? Absolutely. But oh yes, Marie was looking so good in her finger waves. I was like, okay,
I
Marie.
want her to lead that hairstyle. I like that on her. That blonde bob. Honey, that stuff is not cute.
She done with the blonde bob.
I hope so. I don't want you to never pull that blonde bob out. It's bad enough that we got to put it on these pictures, these cast photos, because I hate it. I hate it. I hate it for her. I do. I don't think that shit is cute
Yes,
at
and
all.
Marie, that like that non-nose job that you have is starting to, you know, it's starting to sink in. Well, you know, I'm feeling it a little bit. You know, I prefer nostrils 0.1, you know, but I can do nostrils 0.2. You know, whatever the case, you know, whatever the case may be, I'm starting to really see it's starting to look regular to me again. You know, like I was like, okay, Marie been looking good the past few seasons, honestly.
I give it to her. I give it to her.
I loved her vulnerability for her to relate to Letitia on that level of, you know, I was in a situation like this and it got extremely toxic and it got extremely physical. And right. I wanted to leave and I'm trying, and like, and it's almost like she's saying, girl, you got to get up out of this. And she, in the way that she sees herself in this and knowing that Letitia doesn't deserve this and she wants Tisha to find a way out. You know, Letitia, what is this wig? Letitia, what is this wig?
Her wigs have not been given this season because that wig in that confessional that's sucking on her head like that. I do not like that wig.
Why is that closure doing that? Why is the closure moved over to the left? Like, why has it moved over like that?
It's cocked a little bit. Now, okay, listen. Now, Marie,
she should have went to Cedric.
Letitia offers to set Marie up on a blind date, okay, child. And so Marie said, girl, whoever you set me up with, make sure they know that they gotta sign a N to the D to the A, fooling with me. Okay, Letitia says that she is going to give her the name Anna, child. And so Marie is like, Anna, that is not my name. You know, let's go with Monroe. No. Too close. And man, do not need to know your real name so he can be looking up your information, all of that kind of stuff. And girl be trying to make you pay for the date or whatever the case may be. But how you felt about that? I thought that looked cute, like, you know, just fun. You know,
I mean, yeah, it was fun, but I wouldn't trust Letitia to set me up with a hamburger helper. I wouldn't trust her to recommend me a restaurant, let alone a man. Like, and as we move on into the actual scene, when we gonna see that later, you gonna see exactly that she flicked this nigga off the same pallet that she found, you know, Glenn on.
Glenn on. I
I was
did. Yeah,
like,
I got to agree with that because I was like, child.
Letitia, you way too old for this, sis. You gotta move away from the hood niggas. You got to.
I
I'm
do
telling
agree.
y'all like these hood niggas, but don't nobody dick you down like a professional. I take it from me. Take it from me. Them like them professional niggas in the suit will get it done. You know, so y'all fuck around with these hood niggas if you want. The professionals know how to do it. Like that's all
Okay.
I want.
All right. So y'all see that that's pretty much the scene with Marie and Letitia. Okay, so then we move over to Latrice showing Mandy, okay, which is short. That's the Amanda woman, ain't it? That's the same person, ain't it? That was at the M bar with her. I
Yeah,
think it is.
that's like, you know, that's her friend that's silently watching her get abused so she don't get cut off.
Okay, so now they meet up about all these renovations that she got to do to this building, child, or whatever. Now, Latrice says that Cliff has an opinion about everything, okay, and he wants it to be a certain way or whatever the case may be, but she wanted to be her own way because she feel like she want to do what she want to do. So that's like the little outline or whatever, child. So I was like, okay, whatever, whatever, whatever. So then income Cliff talking about I heard you talking about me. Now, did y'all hear Latrice stand there and tell that lie?
And
Latrice
completely blame.
stood right there and blamed that on Mandy, talking about it wasn't me, it was Mandy that was. Girl, girl, she had to get the information from somewhere, which means that you tell her, which is why I don't feel bad for her when it comes to this whole Josh situation, because you should already know, like, there needs to be a limitation. If your friends cannot take you giving the information and reacting on the information when your husband is around, them ain't the friends that you need to talk to, if that's the way that you feel about it. I'm just saying. And girl, you just stood there and told that bald faced lie. I was like, girl, okay, Latrice, go ahead.
I was like, she'd rather Cliff beat her friend up than her. That's what it is. She wants the friend to take the ass whooping over her. Like, at the end of the day, don't you fucking put me in any uncomfortable situations with a man because you intimidated of your own husband. And another thing, Cliff, what's your business? What do you do all day? Do you just sit at the house and age and become more decrepit and go chase and search and like go navigate to go find wherever Latrice is at? Like, you are a pathetic old ass nigga. Where's your grandchildren? Where are your children? You already don't even have a really good relationship with them from what we remember based on the show's information, at least. All that fucking time you spending, you know, chasing after a woman half your age, you can go spend that damn time to go make shit right with the children that you probably neglected growing up, even though you want new children that you damn sure ain't gonna be able to raise because you old as shit already. So I'm just saying at this point, what is going on here? Like, you don't want, like, you every single time your name comes up, you pop up like the damn boogeyman. At the end of the day, Cliff, you like, just because you pop up does not mean that the truth won't eventually set into Latrice that she's dating an old ass nigga with dirty dick, probably, who ain't worth her time when she can go find a nigga half your age, near her age, that can dick her down better, that's also has it popping, that's also modern, going to allow her to be the woman that she truthfully wants to be, which is, you know, popping. But you want to know honestly and truthfully, I can't even say that because Latrice is telling me that just like the dumbass that I thought that Latrice was, she pregnant. That baby gonna come out looking 58 years old.
Oh, not 58. Yeah.
Y'all keep on fucking around with this old ass sperm. That baby gonna need a hip replacement at 2. Y'all gotta stop. Like, y'all really gotta cut this shit out.
Not a hip replacement at 2. Okay, so Glenn gets to talking. I mean, oh no, not Glenn, not Glenn. Cliff was talking about the building process and all of that kind of stuff. And I already said this that he already they already told on themselves when he said that she won't allow him to hire a contractor, but he ain't no she said he ain't no child. I was just over them. That scene just I think we could have done without. Anywho, moving on. We get a scene with Letitia and Glenn going on a date night. Letitia again brings up the fact that she wouldn't normally do this, but she's doing it because of the position that Glenn is in, child. Glenn says that he appreciates her, but then he goes back to this whole thing that he's a changed man because he done went to a couple of therapy sessions, which I don't believe. You definitely not no changed man because you clearly, and I'm with Letitia on this. You understand, but you don't want to understand, or you don't want to put forth the effort into this relationship. She just gotta be done with you, bro. Like, I don't I, I, I don't get it. I don't get it. How did you feel about this scene? Cause I was
Um,
very aggravated with him, and I would have had to probably bust him upside his face in this episode. I do not condone violence, but don't play with me.
oh yeah, you know those Texas gays, they love to fight they men. They
I'm
like
just saying,
that.
I guess you can call it what you want to, but honey, I ain't here for it.
But like I thought like what I really dislike about this conversation, first and foremost, a fucking date because you feel bad for him. You gotta stop you gotta stop rationing out your puss and your time because you trying to give sympathy puss and sympathy dates because his grandmama dying. That lady gone. That like after that lady dead and gone, this man will still try to use. He would. I
Yeah, keep it
guarantee you, when
funky.
they bury her, he would dig her up and bring her back to the house and be like, "You don't see that my grandma was in the ground. Now I brought her here, so we gotta protect her as a family. Like this. This is a psycho that you're talking to.
Agree.
This man is a psycho. What's up, Gina Poole? How you doing? This man is a psychopath,
Hey, Gina.
and you're sitting here continuously like going back and forth. You need to stand firm on what you believe and what you're saying. It should not be any working out. Is no work that needs to be done. If he hasn't been trying to make this work and do the shit that he needs to be doing in 15 years, since another year or 4 years ain't gonna do anything. How long, Letitia, are you gonna waste your fucking time?
I
Are you gonna
agree.
look like his grandmama before you reach the fucking point of having sense to actually leave this man?
Yeah, because I don't
Like,
get it. I don't know what more um we need to see because
and
it's
then
like
and then like he keeps on saying, I understand people heal on their own time, but the crime, like, you don't get to tell me when I heal after you fucked other bitches and possibly got them pregnant. You don't get to tell me how long I can fucking. How about this? How about I go fuck another nigga, possibly get pregnant, and then it may or may not be yours. Let's see how you feel. Let's
right.
see how that hurt will. Let's see how that hurt will go. Glenn is a
I
dirty,
agree.
big, dusty ass bitch of a nigga from the pits of hell who needs to be flicked back into the ashtray from which his bitch ass came. I cannot stand Glenn. He's the
Yeah.
worst. At least Martell look good. Nigga, you ain't even cute. You like nigga looking at you, nigga. You look like
They
one of
say
them
little
eight.
that little Boosie nephew. What they say? His
Like
twin
this
brother
nigga look
nephew
like this nigga
something.
look like a sassy abolitionist. Like I just don't understand why this is even a thing at this point. Like Letitia, you are zipping it and zoing it. Your wigs might be crooked to the side sometimes, but at the end of the day, Letitia, you look good. You pretty, you beautiful, you have a wonderful spirit. You say the cooch hits, it obviously got Glenn hooked. But then again,
Got
it's
him
probably
hooked.
not the cooch. It's probably just you actually having money now, which is why he said in the scene, he was like, "Oh, people got money now, so they acting funny," which lets me know that you jealous of her. What's your job, Glenn? What do you do? Why the fuck ain't you on the ships?
I actually put that in my notes. What's your job though?
I was like, what do you do for money? Where are you getting all of this fucking money to put trackers and shit in his car? See, if you use the money for trackers and recorders, what if you got your grandmama some luxury pillows that she could sleep on as she's getting ready to transition? But you got her laying in the bed, with Walmart pillows. Well, you could be spending that money to make her comfortable on her way out of here.
Agree. I agree. I mean, this scene, I ain't gonna lie, it had me hot. It definitely did, because I ain't like it. And then to say that your son is just now seeing what's going on, Glenn, cut the crap. Let me tell you something. Kids are not crazy. Kids are not crazy. And one thing that they do, some of them are very vocal about the energy that they read. Some of them aren't very vocal about the energy that they read. And just because he may not be saying anything to you does not mean that he has not noticed how you've been treating his mama, or that y'all have some issues going on. Like, I want you to understand that kids are not crazy. Kids are not crazy. Kids pick up on energy better than us grown folks do. So that right there, stop it, and stop pouring your insecurities about you not receiving your father onto, or projecting it onto the relationship of the marriage that you have with Letitia that you want to do with your son. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I don't like it.
Right, take it up with your mama and your dad, bitch. At the end of the day, leave this woman alone. Let her go. You shouldn't be fucking trying to That's what I'm saying. All of this money and all of this time that you're giving towards her, trying to keep her in a relationship, you could be actually spending that time with your grandmama as she's transitioning, but you're not, because you truly in your heart don't really give a fuck like that. Not saying that you just completely don't give a fuck. I believe you do, but I just don't think that you care like that. So at the end of the day, like, this is all ridiculous. Wait, what streaming platform is this? Like, what are you using?
It's StreamYard.
How is this StreamYard?
Friend, we on StreamYard. You don't see that you on StreamYard.
I mean, yes, but I'm like, but why? But we don't have. How did you get the name cards to disappear?
I just turned it off.
How?
On the brand tab. On the brand tab, you can turn it off. I really just turned it off because I couldn't. I mean, I didn't change the color. Hold on 1 second, and then I'll show you.
Well, you don't have to put it back on. Trust.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering, because I was like, it looks so different in here. Like, you must have the business plan.
Well, yes, I do. I keep the business plan because, child, I got to make sure that I keep up with my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Us premium hoes can't relate. I can't relate, child. But back to what I was saying, like, all of this time and money you could be spending with your grandmama, you're spending it guilting Letitia, talking about the grandmother instead of actually spending time with her. Just like High Vibe said, your grandmama was laying in a basic Medicaid bed. No pillows, she should have. It should have been looking like heaven in the room as soon as you walked up in there.
Yeah,
because you should have been putting all that money in and making her feel as comfortable as possible. Actually helping pay, an actual nurse to come and do all of this stuff instead of just leaving it with your cousins to do while you fucking go and stalk Letitia and then whine about the grandmama instead of actually helping your family take care of the grandmama. Like, Glenn, you really are a bitch.
That's the way I see it. Again, that's
I really hate the fact that your grandmama had to look at a bitch of a man as the last image of you as she transitioned from this earth. Because that's sad. The fact you have to look at this man and be like, he ain't no man. He obviously wasn't taught right. But I'm just not here for Glenn. He disgusts me. And the fact that you're using this woman's passing as a way to try to guilt this woman into trying to date you, and then the flip switch. So what happened to you crying? What happened to you being so emotional? What happened to you being so hurt? Now you angry, throwing shots, and stop bringing up your motherfucking son, talking about you ain't gonna take my son away from me, nigga. The
I
son gonna
told
go
you.
wherever the son gonna go wherever the mama take him, and bitch, if you want the son, you can go and pick him up on your days to have him.
It's very, very much like you. Yeah, I agree because I don't like that stuff. That's why I had to bring up what he was saying about his actual childhood versus what his son is going through. Stop playing in that little boy face though, for real, in real life. Stop playing in that little boy face because what ends up happening in situations like that is if that child may grow up feeling some type of way about you. Stop playing in his face. And I don't understand. I don't have any children, but one thing that I always encourage my sister to do is to don't leave your kids in the blind. I ain't telling them you got to tell them everything that's going on, but don't leave them in the blind to certain situations because it doesn't do anything but make that trauma worse when those children grow up. So I mean, listen, y'all do what y'all want to do. I ain't really just telling y'all, but I don't like it, you know. Um, okay, so in that scene, Letitia walks out, and so they end with that with him pretty much telling her that she needs to don't be taking his son away and all that kind of stuff. That childish mess. Anyway, child, hold on. Let me get my um hold on 1 second, y'all. I thought I had my second one you know, ready. Oh, here we go. Well, listen, I hope first of all that y'all done what y'all supposed to do, and that's hitting that like button. Okay. That's what I do hope that you guys have done. All right. I
Period.
also hope that you guys hold on 1 second. Why does this keep opening like this? Okay, hold on.
What's wrong?
So
And
I'm
might I
trying.
add that the same way Glenn is using his son against Letitia, that's exactly what Clip gonna do to Latrice.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Now that I definitely agree with you on. That's most definitely going to happen. Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, happy Father's Day to all the real fathers there who would
Yes,
have who
indeed.
who would actually be raising their sons regardless of if the mom is with him or not, and not using their fucking sons as a fucking pawn to try to keep a woman in a relationship that they done fucking cheated on for 15 years. But go off.
That's true. I'm here for all of that. Y'all, I swore I had this ready. Y'all
What's
give me
wrong?
just a second. I'm trying to share the other presentation that I have for the screenshots of the show. I cannot remember how I did this, y'all,
Um,
because they
I
keep
am not
opening.
pregnant. I am not with child.
Not pregnant. Not you pregnant.
She's talking because I'm eating a pickle.
Yeah. Okay, hold on, guys. This keeps opening up in a way that I don't want it to. Okay, well, listen. Um, I really wanted y'all to see this. I did. But I can't figure out what I did. Okay, so listen. Anyway, let's. Oh, you know what? I know how I can do this. Hold on 1 second.
Be patient with us.
Please, please, please. We're just now back for a while. I mean, we was gone for a while.
Ooh,
Um, oh, see, that's the one I was
I
talking
needed
about.
that.
That pickle was life filled. It seemed like it was good. Okay, here we go. Let me share my screen and then we're gonna get into it. Can I close this? Okay, there we go. That look good. I mean, good. I ain't mad though. I ain't mad though. I ain't mad though. I don't like how it's doing, y'all, but y'all get the point. Next episode, I have it right, okay? Because I don't like how it's looking. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So Marie goes to her blind date, child. She go to her blind date down to the bowling alley. Now, Marie say that she don't know about going down to no bowling alley to meet no businessman as a blind date, child. And I'm like, Marie, loosen up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now that I said that before I seen the man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was saying that in my mind before I seen that man. Okay. But the man walks in and his name is Player. What you felt about this? What you feel about this? Because this blind date, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was cute and hilarious to be honest. But what you thought
I just
about it?
like I think I'm tired of you old niggas not trying to act your age. I'm getting real sick and tired of you old niggas playing these games. Like I'm real sick and tired of it. Like nigga, you way too old to be naming yourself Player. Like
I
what you
agree.
should be naming yourself is Otis,
Not
um
Otis.
Cleophas, um um it's hard to remember a lot of old because a lot of the old names we all have today. We still like a lot of the old nigga names are still stuff that most of the men are named today. I don't have an old nigga name though. My name, I feel is pretty contemporary. They stepped it up from Jeremiah, and they gave me a contemporary, Jeremy. Still same meaning. Rufus, yes, Rufus.
Not Rufus.
Letitia wasn't shit. Letitia said, "Girl, if you ain't gonna get a fucking nigga, I'ma get you one." Because what was not gonna happen is me and Latrice are the only one going through misery. We all need to be miserable together. Here your player is. His name is Dewan
Baby.
Player. He wear grills for a living. His underarms a little musty underneath his black shirts, but other than that, sis, he a good man. He may fuck a couple hoes, get a couple baby mamas, got 10 kids, but he a good man. He probably only make 15,000 a year, but he a good man.
Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. Okay. So, honey child, Marie wasn't playing no games. She made Mr. Pepper sign a NDA child, a non-disclosure agreement. You ain't to come up in here and do nothing crazy to me before we even have a conversation. You gonna sign this non-disclosure agreement, okay? Mr. Whatever your name can be. They say Willie, Rufus, Luke, Melvin, Otis,
Younger
Oedipus.
skinny is Younger skinny is so ignorant. She was like, you can tell he used Crown as mouthwash. I'm so mad. I'm so mad I didn't think of that.
He do kind of look like a little Jerome. I ain't gonna even lie. It was the where when he started grinning in them teeth, them goals. I was just
Y'all think it's cute until player telling you to stay your ass at home and cook him a meal at 4:00 in the morning. There ain't nothing funny about these niggas.
well. Listen,
Ain't
the
nothing
little
cute.
date was cute. I ain't gonna lie, but Marie, I'm glad that Marie had enough sense not to go on with it, man. I will agree with that. But the little bowling game was cute. It was cute to see, her. And one thing I will say, Marie, she definitely don't give you that type of shy vibe. Like I appreciate it. I thought it was cute. I ain't gonna lie. So they get done with what they get done with. So she called Letitia on the phone and let Letitia know, girl, you is wrong for this right here. And so Letitia reveals to her that she really wanted her to just have fun, child. That's what she said. So I
Girl,
mean,
I would have redirected that nigga back to your address, Letitia. Like, don't you ever play in my face. Like, give me somebody I can actually talk to. That I can actually like we can move on.
okay, listen. So the next scene is Latrice um getting ready to have her event and stuff like that. She getting her hair did, and she asked about or that her what's the lady name? I mean, what's the lady, the hair stylist or whatever. So she talking to her, she telling her all of these things or whatever. So she is getting ready to have this wig launch, child, and she is dedicating all of this stuff. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all know y'all like to see us back. It's 111 people in here. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's
It's
way more
111
than
people.
yeah, it's way more than what I expected,
Wait,
most
hold on.
definitely. Yeah.
Oh, that's combined. Oh, that's combined.
Oh, combined. Yes, 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 yes. According
I
to
was
the
like,
analytics,
bro, what?
you have 49 watching currently, and I have 61 watching currently. So y'all need to make sure that them likes match them views. Okay. Yes, we begging for likes. Well, I'm a beg for a like. Just hit the like button. It is what it is. Okay. So Latrice is getting ready for her wig party and all of that kind of stuff. So she has dedicated wigs down to the everybody on the cast or whatever. And it was given very much very shady, child. It definitely was. There go Letitia, child. There go So Gucci, child. There go Tambourine, and there go Ikea, and there go Marie and the
I
Monroe
thought
wig.
I thought all of those. Ooh, I know you gonna be gagged when I say this, but tell me why. I'm ashamed to say it. I'm ashamed to say it.
I think I already know what you about to say. That's the
Oh,
first
why
one.
am I liking Akeisha this season?
Oh, I am too. I ain't go. I actually put that in my notes. I guess it was from the
Why do I
previous
like
episode,
her?
but I am living for Akeisha this season. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Akeisha's doing it for me this season, most definitely. Last
Yeah, but
season I wasn't really rocking with Akeisha, but yeah.
but one thing, those wigs may have been named something shady, but at the end of the day, all of them wigs were really cute. And
I agree,
every single one of them need to be donated to Letitia.
including the one that's supposed to be for
Yeah.
Child. I can't. Okay, so then they all celebrate, child. They getting ready for the party. And Akeisha's one of the first people to show up. Akeisha look good right here too. I ain't gonna even hold y'all on that. She look good. She look good.
Oh
She coming
yes,
into
when she
her.
pulled up, baby, she was one thing about it. One thing about it is Mama been eating her rice and cabbage. Like she was spilling that. She was
Listen,
thick as hell.
I was like, okay, okay.
I see how she got. I see how she got Willie Watkins. I see how she got him now. I was like,
Not
I
the
see
funeral home, man.
Willie Watkins funeral home. I was like, I see how she got him now. And you know what? Tamara got a little cute shape on her too. She a little
Yeah, I do
petite or
agree.
something.
I
I was like,
agree.
these women are beautiful. The
Yeah, they
wigs,
are.
however, are questionable when it comes to Letitia. But for the rest of the ladies, I think they wigs are fine. You know, I thought me and Letitia made a breakthrough last season with the wigage. But obviously, you know, Glenn got her stressed out. She don't even know how to lay down these parts. Let's go home. Now, please. Go. Go home, Michael. Now. I don't know when this nigga think he became a guard dog, but he really gotta stop. Because he can't protect me from shit. Anyway.
Okay. So then in comes So Gucci, child. And Latrice gets to talking about the energy that So Gucci had. I mean, honestly, if y'all not happy with each other, I don't know why you expected something different. I'm just gonna keep it a book. Child. But Selena, this was how Selena was looking at So Gucci before So Gucci went over to talk to Akeisha and was throwing shade prior to child. But then Selena was throwing her shade too, kind of like what we were saying at the beginning of this review. They were both throwing shade on their end in their individual spaces or their individual places that they was in. So Gucci was talking to Akeisha and Selena was talking to Tambourine is what I call her now. Okay. So they get into this heated little discussion because so Gucci decides to come over, talk to Tambourine or whatever about the stuff. And then Selena, taps her with her purse and said, um, girl, it's Tambourine all you see standing here. You don't see me. Okay. You don't see me. What's the problem? What's the problem? You don't see me. And so Gucci was like, well, I didn't think you wanted to talk to me. You didn't talk to me at the baby shower. So Selena was like, girl, you didn't see how busy I was at the baby shower. You girl, I was busy. And so she was like, why you ain't help? Girl, I wasn't gonna help you with that baby shower. Is you nuts, girl? I'm not about to help you. And then they get into this situation right here. Okay.
Like my question is like, did Selena not change her outfit from the earlier meetup that they had, or is it just another variation of cheetah print? Is she wearing the same? Could you rewind back, or is this? I believe did this all happen in the same day she went to go get the dress? Because I was like, is this the same outfit?
Well, I think so, because Latrice was actually getting her hair done and talking when she was rehearsing with the girls. After she got done or whatever the case may be, she got her hair did. Maybe so. I don't know. That's a good question, but hold on. Let me go.
And I was like, since when was Selena a fighter?
Yeah, I mean, Selena was giving rah-rah.
I was like, Selena, you already told us that you cannot fight.
Oh, it was different. It was different.
So now you wearing 18 different types of cheetah print outfits. Girl, what?
Now, what I also find interesting too about this whole scene was when okay, girl, it's not gonna take you that long. I just need to know. Anyway, y'all, I had to order my meat so I can make my meatloaf or whatever. But anyway, Selena actually tells, so Gucci says that she's not getting ready to argue with an extra. Okay. And so Selena reminds, so Gucci, girl, I was on TV before you and everybody in this room, to be honest. So
yeah, but let's also add into the fact that the show was surrounded by your daughters and the DDP. I mean, not you. Like, it's not like we tuned in to see Selena. And Selena, this Lion King wig, like this Mufasa wig, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And if y'all barely talk anyway, why are you acting like this is such an issue now since y'all on camera? Might I add, so Gucci, she looked good this episode, baby. That jumper was it. It was so cute.
That green was everything to me.
That's the same shade that had Latasha Scott acting the way she was acting down there at the Soul Train Music Awards.
Show did.
When you wear this color, this the color, this that color that gets you activated.
I agree.
I was like, not you. I was like, Selena, why are you coming here dressed like a 1985 auntie? Why are you wearing a cheetah print bodysuit with a belt?
Like she finna go over there and dance backup for somebody.
I was like, girl, what is this outfit?
But you was right, a cheetah girl. That's what you looking like, the fourth member.
Like, I think So Gucci does look older, but she is so pretty to me. Yeah. Her body is just banging. It's so natural.
Whereas is everything to me.
Well, we all know Selena got a BBL. No issue with that, However, you find your booty regardless if it's in the gym or if it's on the surgery table. I support all types of booties, but I'm just saying that it's something that is just so authentic and beautiful about a natural woman's body and her working out to get the stuff that she's getting. So Gucci is 50. Yeah, she looks it. Yeah, so But
So
she, but
Gucci
she,
is
but
good.
she looked like a fine ass 50 though. It ain't like an ugly 50. It's a fine ass 50. Like baby, that body is snatched. That like you won't never catch So Gucci out here looking crazy with her wig cocked to the side like some others. You know, her outfit's gonna be cute. She gonna have it together. You
That
know,
ring was cute. I can't even hold you. Selena in this red purse. I just like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Selena, girl, now you was trying to throw a lot of shade, and so Gucci did just come and eat you up with the look. I can't even hold you. So Gucci came and ate you up with that look. So your shade, okay.
and I'm not like, so Natty just said that Selena had a stroke again. I would just imagine after I have a stroke, I could care less about a woman not speaking to me, and I'll be just more grateful that I'm living. Because I could
Yeah,
be
but you
looking like
gotta
Glenn.
admit, she petty with the whole not speaking thing. It's all petty.
I mean, it
It's
is
petty.
petty, but I'm saying if that's something that y'all do on a regular basis, why is that an issue
Why is
now?
it an issue now? I agree.
Is it
I
because
agree.
you're on camera with this Mufasa wig? I miss the coiffed bundles that she used to have on Bring It. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry,
ain't.
if it's just me, but I don't like Selena kids like that. They give me a mean girl energy, especially Sanjay.
I do agree, even in that scene, because which one of them walked out? I don't have an actual screen
That was
grab of it, but
Sanjay.
which
So Sanjay is the oldest. The other two are the twins, the Star and Sky.
okay. I saw her walk past So Gucci and she didn't speak, at least according to the angle of the camera that I did see. I don't know about what y'all saw, but I did see her walk out, and it was almost like she walked out with this nasty spirit as if she said something. But to me, they do have a nasty disposition about themselves. I do agree with that. And that's the
Yeah,
reason why I say I don't understand why y'all keep blaming this co-parenting situation, because they grown. And at this point, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not a parent, but I don't understand us blaming it on the co-parenting part. I think y'all really do got to take some accountability. But I mean, whatever. Mm.
yeah. Like, and I just want to reiterate, you already not a fighter like that, like Selena. Like, I know you gained weight, hence like signs what Natty is saying, but that don't mean that you can fight now. Like, I never remember like Selena having this type of energy before. Like she was always giving, bougie. I'm too booked to out here be arguing with the girls, regardless of y'all, because they was calling her all types of fake bitches on that other show. They would get in her face, they was pushing her, and she would not do anything. But now all of a sudden, you want to, like I'm saying, like all she did was call you an extra, which you are. You're not a cast member, at least not yet on the show. Carlos messy ass is probably gonna put you on next season.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
I agree.
surprised.
I
But
was
like
thinking the
at this
same
point,
thing.
you are an extra. Like you are extra to the show, and you're only here because So Gucci is getting into it with you. If So Gucci wasn't like here, you wouldn't be here.
Right. Right, because we wouldn't be interested in what you got to say. I
I
agree.
like So
I
Gucci.
I agree. I do agree when they do come to Selena. That's why I said it gives me, and I'm just keeping it a buck based off of what I see. Just my opinion. We ain't got to fall out about it, but just for me, I feel like Latrice and Selena is up to some stuff. I'm just keeping it a buck. Okay,
She's trying to find her way
especially
back
when
on.
it comes to So Gucci.
She's definitely
I'm
trying to
going.
find her way. She's trying to
Yeah.
find her way back onto camera. That's exactly what she's gonna do. And like Carlos, I'm kind of actually surprised that Selena was not that none of the DDP were on this cast from the beginning. Like since they're all in Jackson, Mississippi, I would at least took maybe like one or two of them and put them on this show because they were some good TV, especially Mimi, Cameron Mama. You probably don't know them like I do. I'm very much into HBCU dance, like Stingette, Dolls, the GGs, AMU Divas, Stingettes, Passionettes, all of that type of stuff. I love HBCU majorette teams. And I'm into that. I could throw a good 8 count. Y'all be surprised. But like, yeah, I think that they would have. I thought that they would have already had Selena on the show on the first season. Instead, we got the woman who was chasing after that white man.
Um.
Nope, he wasn't successful. What are you talking about, successful women? When we got to the show, the only real successful woman on the show was Marie and Tamra. I cannot confidently say Latrice. I won't say that. I would say, she was doing something. I don't know what she was doing. And then we had the dentist, but the dentist didn't like black people like that.
Now, speaking on being about their business, I'm gonna have to say that I am here for Akeisha being about her business. That's one thing that Akeisha has shown us that she is most definitely about her business. I do like that about Akeisha as well, because regardless of what y'all say or regardless of what she say, I do definitely think she is about her business, especially from last episode.
Yes.
I do.
I agree.
So listen, this was episode 5, and that was pretty much the episode. Like that was pretty much it. I think it was a pretty dope episode.
How do you feel being reunited with me? Like, hold on.
Reunited and it feels so good. Listen, this was fun because it's been a minute. It really has. What, since when was the reunion? Like November, December? Somewhere. I don't even remember.
Did we even cover the reunion?
Yeah, we did. Remember it was only like 2 parts. I'm hoping they get more episodes this season. I really am hoping they get more episodes this season.
Hold on, Scotty. Is it her business or is it Cliff's business?
Yeah.
Is it like I know you don't, I know you fuck with her, but I need to see these I need to see the tax statements. Is it her business or is it Cliff business? I know she didn't just start a business out of thin air with no damn money, and apparently the bitch can't do hair herself.
Donna, you
where's the money?
Down in the Mississippi. You say she take your insurance. You go see what's her name? Antoniqua. Whatever. Her business. Wait.
I don't know. I don't know, Scotty. I need to see the Carfax. But but as far as the Scotty, when we get into these the next panel that we in, I'm gonna wear you out. Because you've been trying it in these comment sections. But like but hold on. I have it was something else. Latrice was more successful and got more money. No, she does not. Latrice does not have more. Like Marie has more money than all of them, and that you can go look up.
I think Akeisha got Marie.
No, Akeisha money is inherited. We're talking about their own self-sustaining businesses. Marie's net worth is between $15 to $50 million. $15 to $50 million. Just because can you click on Young Rich Skinny's comment real quick? Because the one she's talking about, the home. The itty bitty home.
Well, I don't see it.
It's in my chat. My bad. Well, no, our chats are all intermingled together, right?
Yeah, it is together, but
it's the second to last one.
Oh.
This is why you hoes be broke after y'all get a little bit of money, because y'all think that y'all need to have huge homes. Why do y'all need to have huge homes to sit and be by yourself? See, if you invest your money properly and you actually reinvest it in your business instead of trying to buy big ass homes that you don't need just for 1 or 5 people, then you understand. At the end of the day, a home does not reflect. Do you know there's billionaires that are living in apartments?
Or what his name got a I know we don't like him, but he got him one of them little tiny homes and bought him a
Exactly.
little land over here in
You talk about
Texas.
Elon Musk?
Yes, and he got one of them little
Exactly.
tiny homes, and that's what he was doing with it. So I mean, you got a point with that one.
Scotty's where he be getting me together. Like I am unchecked. I remain unchecked. I am still separated. I am not together. I ain't met one person besides my mama who can check me yet. Well, except for them
Ooh,
older gays that that read me when I was growing up.
ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, black women age well. Oh, I think you may be a little behind. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, listen, y'all. I don't know if we're gonna be doing this on Sundays or Saturdays going forward. I think it'll probably, alternate just depending on what our schedule looks like. However, um, we back and y'all about to get the reviews from us, you know. Um, and so I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
We'll see, Chef Don Don. We'll see. We'll see how next week goes if you're gonna be available. I'm
I'm
holding
good
y'all to
now. I'm good now.
I'm holding him to this in front of every single person on this one that's watching
Listen,
this.
I take accountability, so you ain't even got to do that.
If we do not come back next week, it's Chef Don Don, not me. Because I've been real consistent with these reviews.
You have been, and listen, we back, we back. Plus, I do gotta, I mean,
Chef Don
we
Don
gotta
got that
film
hat.
this.
Chef Don Don, you got that hat off, and now like you, yeah, girl. Because anyway,
I gotta let them know.
like I was saying,
I gotta let them know my part ain't cocked to the side.
like I was saying, girl. Like we'll be back next season, next episode, but like you know.
Well,
Marie
listen.
brother bought her that home in cash. She's paid because her salon down to the mall is fine. Let these girls know, Donna.
Okay. You gotta now he said yours is cocked to the side, honey.
I mean, it do curve to the left, but like, it's a
God.
mixture with the both of you. What are you talking about? Oh, not JB's trying to call us both out. Look, I am innocent. I'm trying to tell y'all, I am innocent. I am innocent.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. But listen. I be saying it ain't enough hours in the day for me for sure. Marie's brother bought. Okay, I think you meant home again.
He said, yes, I did the schedules. You are not innocent. I am so innocent. Child, neither is Chef. Not. We ain't about to have y'all lesbian, sexual tension arguments on here. We ain't even about to do that, Scotty.
And
Save
Scotty,
y'all,
yeah, Scotty,
save y'all lesbian
do not come for
arguments
me
for the
because
for the
I see
for
I
the
ain't
chat.
came for you. I ain't came for you. I ain't came for you. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Okay. That's what I'm saying because I did not send for you. That's between you and Jeremy, okay? And y'all continue to fight.
Look,
Please
one thing
continue to
about
fight. Oh, listen, in our episode, because see, we got to save something for our episode, but it's gonna be very interesting because it is gonna be a little messy segment. I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna throw in a little teaser trailer, but it's gonna be funny to get your reaction from.
did this nigga just call me a milk dud head ass? Scotty by nature. It's on. Okay. Y'all, whenever y'all see me in Scotty chat, know I'm gonna be in the chat cutting up. When Chasing Atlanta comes on, I can't wait for Chef to come up to the chat so we can jump you on there together. Cause did you see how him and Tremel be jumping me sometimes?
I did. I
You
did.
saw
I
it, and,
did.
I'm just by myself.
I did. I did. But you know, Scotty, he liked doing that. He liked doing
It's that jumping spirit. Tremel, like, cause he says it with love, and I like to watch Tremel without his shirt on. Yes,
that.
I enjoy. Tremel can say anything to me. I am a victim. But listen, we gotta. I like y'all already know. Chef Don be ready to go. Chef Don is like, I have to go. You have to go eat.
I have to go cook, actually.
Oh, he has to go cook, y'all.
Yeah, I got
So
to go
like,
get my loaf and mashed potato ready. Okay.
I gotta clean. I'm having company over later, so
I know that right. I know that right. I know that's right. Well, listen, y'all, we do appreciate y'all for being here. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Make sure you subscribe to both channels. Actually, make sure you like the video on both channels, please. I mean, why not? Okay. And yeah, we're gonna see y'all next week, but y'all will see us together in the next couple of days. Okay. With that being said, we out and we will see you guys later. Peace.
period.